but they're incredible people. As talented as they are as designers, they're incredible people. So I want to bring them up on stage. Aila Torre, Lari Gazmen. All right, to meet your teammates in the Philippines. They've worked extremely hard to bring this shoe to life. They've been captained by our creative director, Alan Martin. The three of them, they have as much as your characters in the shoe. There's little bits and pieces of the three of them in the shoe. It's an honor for me to get you guys on the same stage, but I know that they have questions for you, and they prepared some hard-hitting questions for Sabrina Ionescu. Aila, you want to start?
Hi Sabrina, I'm Aila. I designed one of the sock liner graphics for the shoe, featuring the empty features which represent the growth and trajectory of support in terms of women's sports. So as someone who's seen the growth over the past couple of years, what message can you give to fans about the importance of showing up not just on big occasions but consistently?
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the favorite parts, actually, of the shoe for me, is just understanding the importance of everyone in an arena, not just the athletes that are on the court, but the makeup of every individual that is in a seat, is supporting the fans. It makes the whole thing go. And they're all part of the story while you show up and play. You know, understanding what you're able to do on the court can impact people's lives that show up in an arena and want to watch you play every single day, and you can inspire them in whatever it is that they're passionate about. So for me, that was one of the favorite parts that I was able to see you do. So congratulations and thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we made sure that we brought the arena seats to the tent over here, so we have that well represented. Alex, right here in the middle is next. She's worked on the incredible graphics as well as all the great apparel that Titan puts out. I know that you have a question for Sabrina as well, Alex.
Hi Sabrina, hope you're having a great time here. I'm Alessa and I work on the shapes and the graphic at the back of the tongue. And that for me is actually a representation of the collective efforts of everyone in building a brighter future for the next generation. And the most important representation of it is actually the endless possibilities for women. So my question is, how do you think women can continuously push boundaries and embrace new opportunities for them?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's that understanding that we can accomplish anything, and being able to instill that in the next generation of young hoopers who are here today, and aspiring and understanding what the story is and the messaging in the shoe, and knowing you can go out there and accomplish anything. And I think that's a beautiful thing when you're able to tell that story through a shoe, and then you step out on the court and you feel empowered to go out there and chase crazy dreams because you really feel kind of connected with the footwear that you wear. And so I think super excited to be able to tell that story, and thank you for making that possible in your life.
Thank you.
All right, Larry is a dear friend of mine. I've known since before we had children. Both of our kids are here. Larry's hopefully is sleeping soundly. Mine is being a menace to some people there. I'm sorry. But Larry, I'm a great big fan of Larry and Herbert. She has a question for you as well.
Hi Sabrina, it's really nice to meet you. My name is Lari and I designed the fire spinner element featured in one of the soft liners. It stands for the duality of a woman and how we can thrive in any place just as long as we have the right support behind us. So my question is, who in your life has been a support to all your dreams? Like, who are your people? Who makes up your village? And how did they make space for you to become the Sabrina we know and love today?
Well, you all are my people. But I would definitely say my family has been my support system from a really young age, and understanding when I was a kid and had crazy dreams of wanting to play in the WNBA and gave my speech in 4th grade about how I was going to do that. They never once kind of laughed or thought that I wasn't possible of accomplishing something like that. They stood behind me every step of the way and just continue to push me to be a better person, on and off the court. And I would say that family support and knowing that any dream you have will be supported by the people that love you the most, through the good and bad, is really important.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alex, Larry, thank you very much. Sabrina, there's a lot of shoe. A few weeks ago in San Francisco, we unboxed that special collector's box that had all the fun trinkets that these three ladies helped design as well. And now we're finally able to get it into the hands of the people who wanted it the most, your fans in the Philippines. What does it mean to you to see people come out, grab the shoe, be able to be part of the story, and kind of actually be here today?
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's something that I can't put into words. Obviously, tirelessly worked hours on knowing what this could potentially do for the next generation of athletes. But until you get here and you're able to see faces light up and the excitement around the stories that we're able to tell through a basketball shoe can change the world. So for me, I hope everyone continues to draw some sort of inspiration from the stories that we're able to tell. These amazing women who have helped this, all become possible, and everyone that has really helped, this weekend that we're here, and obviously this shoe come to life.
Thank you so much. It's honesty hour, right? I mean, the shoe is out, embargoes have lifted, and all that. I think it's safe to say. I'll share a little bit about Sabrina. Sabrina is a much more responsible person than I. You read your contracts and things like that. I maybe sometimes do. We ran into each other the day after you won the WNBA championship in New York at a Nike event. I remember telling you that, hey, Sabrina, we have the shoe in our backpack, and you're like, too many people here. Too many people here. And I was like, it's a smart and responsible woman. You're right. I am under contract. The day before that, however, you weren't there to stop me, so I wish you were there. But the morning of the WNBA finals, the last game of the finals, myself and a colleague of mine, we had one pair at the time, a sample pair. We brought it to New York, and we thought it'd be great if we were able to take photos of this pair in New York City. In your city. We brought it to a park. It was next to a bridge. Don't ask me about New York places. I get confused. But at that park, I saw a pair of sisters. Hands it down, this is a true story. I saw a pair of sisters in Liberty merch shooting logo threes just a few days after you hit the biggest logo three in WNBA history to win a WNBA finals game. And I thought it was kind of poetic. Selfishly, I thought it was a great photo. The shoe right there, the bridge on the background, two girls in Liberty merch playing. Until one of the girls ran up to me. She had spotted it from across the park. She said, "That's a Sabrina, I know it. That's also a color I don't know. I know all the colors. What is that? And what does Titan mean?"
So you were the leak.
Inadvertently leaked it to this 11-year-old girl. I had to swear to her that we would get her a pair, and a pair's on the way. Just to please do not take photos. My job is on the line. But that happens everywhere in New York City. You delivered a basketball championship to New York City. Hey, there's all these New York City greats. None of them brought a chip to New York City in decades. You did. And then you come here and you see little girls here, and they're all rushing, wanting to see you, high-fiving, get something signed from you. I know you're a basketball superstar, Sabrina, but you're someone who's also very self-reflective. Whether that's New York City or whether that's Manila, did the fourth grader in you ever think all of this was possible? Was this on your vision board?
No. Absolutely not. And I think, the story that you just told is, the legacy that I want to leave is understanding how you can impact and change someone's life and continue to inspire the next generation of athletes to go out and have crazy dreams and be the best version of themselves. And, it's a pinch me moment. It's something that, you can never really understand the gravity of, and you just want to continue to be the best person that you can every single day. And that's something that I always try and do, and understanding the role that I have is to give back to the next generation. And very blessed to be able to do it here, because I feel the energy and I see the young kids who kind of looking up to me with those big eyes and just wanting to be a little bit like me. And the thing I can tell them is go be better.
Well, your legacy is intact, your legacy is building, your legacy is rich here in the Philippines, and we're only getting started.